BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, white people? How y'all doing today? I'm hoping everybody's here for a beautiful day. Okay, we start a little early, right? So we'll give it a second. Let a couple people get in here. We're gonna fix the camera up. Make sure it's the way that I want it. Okay, so tonight, I just want to be clear what we're gonna be talking about. I'm in a really good mood, you probably know. Let me focus my voice. In a really good mood, you probably know. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about Aries Spears. Well, we're going to talk about that anyway. I'm just going to tell you what we're going to talk about today. We're going to be talking about Aries Spears. We're going to be talking about Sauce Walka. He probably deserves an apologies over his. A whole bunch of people probably need to be pulling up on Sauce Walka, saying, Mr. Sauce, we deserve to give you all of the apologies, not some of the apologies, not a few of the apologies, not the apologies over there, but not the apologies over there, but all of the apologies. You're going to take the apologies, you're going to put them in a bag, you're going to mail them to him. It's going to say postmark, Sauce Walka, his address. He needs all the apologies. Okay, so I want to be clear on this. We're going to go over the Sauce Walka thing a little bit later too. The reason why I say he needs all of the apologies is because he didn't say anything that was actually incorrect, and he was true to what he said. I'm guessing that the initial individuals, the way in which the information was given out, especially the way in which I interpreted it also, and usually me being an individual that when I get information, I purposely try to interpret it in so many different ways that I could say that the person that's giving me the information isn't dictating the way in which I am interpreting it. I still saw what was being said and what was being done, probably falsely, and so I myself have to say, Mr. Sauce Walka, Jake Frost over here at the BBN. Apologies to you from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of the hearts of all of the forces, saying that you was clout chasing, even though I didn't say it but so much. I didn't put it in the title. I could have put something worse in the title, probably, honestly, but I did say it. So all of the apologies, my brother. We're gonna go over that also, just so we can be clear. We're gonna do roll call at the 5-minute mark, get the comments in. But before we do any of that, I just want to say something real clear. Today, I happen to be on the boardwalk over here, Coney Island, just walking around doing some stuff. Y'all saw me because we was doing a live. We just happened to walk up on a movie set. First thing I want to tell you is this, for everybody that don't know. I really am a movie buff. I really have studied film. Like, this is not, when I say that, this is not joking. This is not cap. This is not me saying I watched a couple of movies, so now I think I'm an expert. This is not me saying that. Just... because oh man, my backs. Because you know people do that. They see like a little bit of something and then they think that they are an expert at it because they think that they can emulate a thing that somebody else is doing, but they don't even know why the person is doing the thing in which they're doing. They only know to do it. So therefore, while I was standing there, I was asked to come back. They said they just need extras anyway, so that means nothing. But the dope part is, I mean, it means whatever you think it is. I'm having more of an opportunity to do more networking. I did exchange some information with some people. As always, I told them I got stalkers, so here's about me. Don't worry about it. I did exchange some information with a couple of people. It is what it is. So. Like I said before, man, it's all about trying to move with God's energy. I was doing that this morning. Good things happen. So I got to make sure that I, myself stay on point and try to, every opportunity moves with God's energy and don't be coerced or be fooled or tricked into trying to match somebody else's energy, especially somebody who isn't doing that. With that being said, boom. It's what we do roll call. Oh, well, I think we got 20 seconds. Anything else I want to say? No, I don't think there's anything else. 20 seconds is pretty long. Because I just told you a lot of stuff in this amount of time. But I didn't. I told you nothing. Except for that this amount of time was long. With that being said, let's get the roll call. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belch. He says afternoon frauds. Shout out to Gene. Oh, you need dropping a whole bunch of frauds right there in the comments. Shout out to King Will. He says BBN fan fraud salute, my brother. How are you doing? Dropping some frauds. Also, what up, Devil's Advocate? Dropping a couple of frauds. Shout out to the Order D Glass. Also, if you haven't been on our BBN Instagram page, I would like for you to go to our BBN Instagram page. As always, you just check out what we have pinned because I try to keep stuff pinned, obviously. Our merch whenever somebody comes to our page. But I also like to try to keep other things pinned that I find important. And right now, something that we have pinned on our page is we need people to pull up and go to this GoFundMe. We have a brother of ours who is having a situation going on in his family, and he can use our support both physically, mentally, financially, and spiritually. So anybody that can fill up also besides any other way by praying for him, by giving them words of encouragement, by trying to be there for him in the ways in which he need, also including financially, you can pull up to this GoFundMe right here, and you can give some support to the family. We got it pinned currently. I'm gonna have it pinned for a while. I don't see no reason to take it down. With that being said, listen and pay attention. How do Aries Spears do an interview, and in the interview he himself says he think it's over? How does Aries Spears do an interview, and in the interview in which he does, he himself says he think it's over? Oh yeah, I'm getting it right now. By the way, I'm getting the audio. Copy. That's what I'm doing. It's taking me a second because I forgot where it was at. And now when your phone is just doing its own thing. Oh, I don't know what y'all guys' phones do, but my phone sometimes just does its own thing. All of my stuff it just does its own thing. I don't understand it. My PlayStation turns itself on. My TV, my other TV that don't work no more because I busted it by accident. That used to turn itself on and off by itself. I don't understand that shit. God damn. Shout out to Kathy Drayton. Alright, so this dude is gonna say it himself. He believes it to be over.
And I'm gonna tell you something. As much as I'm nervous, as much as I, in the back of my mind, because I already felt like my career was over.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna start it over, but pay attention to people's words. Like when they say something, pay attention. As much as he's nervous.
As much as I'm nervous, as much as I, in the back of my mind, because I already felt like my career was over before all this. I felt I was blackballed and my shit was over. But I always said I felt like I was one thing away from the turnaround. But now with this, I'm almost certain that Tombstone is written. But something, and maybe this is me being naive, maybe this is me being corny, but from the day my mother had my back and groomed me into this thing called showbiz, I believed everything she said. I believed every word. I believed she's the reason why I'm here. So if the woman whose body I came out of says I'm gonna be all right, I'll be all right. And I'm gonna tell you something. As
I think he said a lot there. First of all, I want to be clear about something. When this story first came out, we talked about it or whatever. But I told you this is not about homegirl. This is about him. He said that thing about Lizzo. I didn't speak on the thing that he said about Lizzo when he initially said it, not because it wasn't a big thing, but because I don't like trying to push that propaganda. When one person says some kind of foolishness about another person, I don't like talking about the story if that's the whole if that's all that encompasses the story. Perfect example. Whenever you hear 50 Cent diss somebody, you don't always hear me talk about it. But if it has something to do with something else that's going on inside of the grander scale of our culture of the algorithm, then I'll speak on it. Like when he spoke about the Little Kim situation and what happened with Meg Thee Stallion album. Did they pull? Song. Did they pull that Little Kim Meg Thee Stallion song because of what 50 said? Anybody's thinking about that? I heard they pulled the song. Did they pull the song? Somebody let me know. Did they pull that Meg Thee Stallion song? I heard they pulled the Little Kim Meg Thee Stallion song. Did they pull the Little Kid Meg Thee Stallion song? Somebody told me they pulled the song. I don't know if they did. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube real quick. I haven't even searched for it. It's not a fucking song I look for, to be quite honest with you. But I just thought about that right now. Hold on, I'll explain why. Plan B, that's the name of the song, right? Can't see the reactions. I don't see the song on YouTube. Did they pull the song? Okay, because somebody told me they pulled the song. Now listen to my logic behind this real quick. Listen to my logic around this real quick. I also heard, just so we could be clear, that Meg Thee Stallion didn't want the song to come out before it got pulled. Just so we could be clear about this. When the song was made, when the song first came out, whoever put the song out, however the song made it to be dropped, Meg Thee Stallion didn't want the song dropped. One, I had heard that after I heard about it initially, Meg Thee Stallion didn't want the song dropped. And 50 Cent made fun of Little Kim, and then the song allegedly, I don't know, I heard it got pulled. The point at which I'm trying to make is this. God dang it. I was gonna make a really good point. I didn't mean to go this far. I didn't mean to go this far off track. I get caught up in my own shit sometimes. All of this stuff is like interesting to me to a certain level. So sometimes I get caught up listening to myself explain certain things about whatever's going on, right? So, that's dope. So listen, pay attention. Shout out to the Most High. I'm gonna explain why I'm saying shout out to the Most High. I came into this video and I didn't want to bash Aries Spears because his career is gone, it's done, it's finished, and deservingly so. I don't want to bash individuals no more when they're doing the wrong thing. I want to try to talk about the topic in such a manner in which I'm not attacking the individual, but I'm attacking the sin. So I say all that to say this. When I show you that video right there, and remember when I said, do you remember how Aries Spears used to look? And then all of a sudden now he has black around his eyes and all of that other shit that's going on with him? That leads me to believe that he has something going on inside of him. Like, there's a change that has happened to him that is now causing for him to act differently. I'm going to say it as far as that is concerned. So, that man is sick. And that's just the physical manifestation of his sickness that he's experienced. A lot of times people think somebody is healthy because of how much they weigh. Or they think somebody is unhealthy because of how much they weigh. When in reality, you can weigh barely anything and be unhealthy, or you can look like you weigh just the perfect amount and be unhealthy. Being unhealthy has more than do with just our physical traits, but it also has to do with our mental acumen. It also has to do with our physical, our spiritual form. It also has to deal with how we carry ourselves. The content that Aries Spears made should not ever have been made. I don't like any of this dude's content. This is a terrible content creator. But why did he make it where he made it? Because he was good at insulting people. Why did he make it where he was making it? Because he always was trying to tear somebody down. He was always trying to make something funny that was not funny. He called it comedy. It's not comedy. It's insults. It's carrying Satan's energy. That's it. That's all. That's what that is. So this is what he's about to get. They're going to save the girl, though. Because she's just what do you call that? When something get hit? My freaking brain is, I'm losing the thought right now. My apologies. But what do you call it when something is just, no, she's just getting hit also. I can't think of it right now. My apologies. Also I wanted to tell you this. I should have told you this in the beginning. We will not be doing the 2K during the day, Monday through Friday. That's only a weekend thing because you guys are off on the weekend. Monday through Friday, we're going to only be doing the 2K after midnight or after the Tonight Show because that's when you guys is about going to be on. Well, also guilty by association, yeah. But I was saying, like, when you have a bomb and there's an explosion and there's some shit over there that also gets hit. I was thinking about it on that level just so we could be clear. I was like, yo, there was an explosions over these and then shrapnels. That's what I was thinking. You feel me? So whatever the equivalent of that is in the phrase. I can't think of it right now. But she is guilty by association. That's a whole nother that's a whole nother point. Because she said she was being extorted. So if you knew you was being extorted, then you picked up some kids, you took some kids somewhere, you dropped them off allegedly all by themselves with somebody that you know, but the kids don't know, and then you left. That doesn't sound like something that a responsible adult does. So maybe she's not a responsible adult, and maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I don't know her. But I'm led to believe that she is just as involved as he is. It's just that they do not want her. So therefore, they're going to give her a way out. He's done. He hurt somebody's feelings really bad that he should not have. People need to learn what comedy is. There's nothing wrong with comedy. Comedy is cool. Comedy is dope. You understand? There's nothing wrong with comedy. But the stuff that these other people are doing, that's not comedy. That's just insulting. You understand? Some of us don't want to be a part of that. And there's a reason why some of us don't want to be a part of that. That goes much deeper and has much more to deal with that don't want to be a part of it. Shout out to Tunes. He says Aries not big enough, so get her just to attack him, but let someone big feel it. Wait, what you mean? Aries not big enough to get her. Oh, you saying he might have problems with someone else also? No, absolutely. Dude, all of his comedy is based off disrespecting people. All of his comedy is based off disrespecting people. There's no telling who else he also disrespected. You understand what I'm saying? And somebody said, nah, this is the last straw. You understand what I'm saying? His comedy is all based off the disrespect. Like, what the hell are you doing? You understand? How many times y'all see me get ready to tell a joke and then I don't tell the joke because I'm like, it's just not. It's just it's just tasteless. You understand what I'm saying? How often do y'all see me do that? get ready to tell a joke and I don't tell the joke. And I say a roundabout way of what the joke encompasses, but I don't tell the joke. Because you can't do that. You have to have... I don't care what interview anybody has with anything. I don't care what anybody says about anything. Go do whatever you want to go do. Just please go do it over there. Adults are over here. Please just go do it over there. God dang it, my PlayStation is turning on by itself. Okay, don't entertain you guys. Shout out to the Most High. Alright. Toon says, meaning he not a real star. Yeah, so to get Tiff, who's the biggest star, to make real headlines. No, wow, boom, that's a great point. Who said that shit? Shout out to Tooms. No, that's a great point. That's an excellent fucking point. What are you talking about? Didn't think about that. That's why they had to pull that. But you think that was the reason, or it was just an added bonus? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you think that was the reason? Like, they had other shit also, but they was like, that shit wouldn't be able to get the headlines that we want. I think he's big enough to get headlines. But that's a great point, though. But also, why would you want to tarnish her? You understand what I'm saying? This is going to make her look bad. Maybe this is a way to get it out there, get her out from under it also at the same time. So, boom. Yeah, I'm here for that. Shout out to Tooms. Shout out to Blizz Lanes. It says, good evening, Frost BBN community. Salute. Shout out to Tooms. No, I'm here for that. That's also a way to get her out from under it. So now she doesn't have to worry about the individual that's trying to. But that person is still trying to sue her, though. You understand what I'm saying? So she still has that issue to deal with. That issue's not going nowhere. He's screwed. There's no way for him to get out from under it. That's not happening. He better hope the other allegations are just that. Things that people are alleging that didn't happen. That's what he better hope. Oh man, I can't wait to go. I can't wait to go strike that video. Yeah, please do that thing you said you're gonna do. Toon says she already jumped in front of it apologizing, and he's saying people are after him. There's things I want to say, but I can't, right? There's a reason why some of these dudes just end up dead. Yeah, go do whatever any of you want to go do. I'm flagging the video. Boom. I hope he talks about me. Hope he says whatever you want to say about me. Hope he says something personal. Yo, but check this out. But listen, pay attention. They might be trying to remove her too. Look, she's not a, with all due respect, she's not a good actress. She has like one gear. She's not really a good actress, and I don't think she's funny. That's just my opinion. Anybody here think she's a good actress? I'm just curious. Anybody here think she's funny? I'm just curious. Like, no disrespect to her. I do not think she's a good actress, nor do I think she's funny. Just saying. Oh, you might have to think already so I can flag it before this starts. Nothing to lose their channel, so I don't gotta deal with this stupid shit. Yeah, I don't know. So I have to deal with this stupid shit. So check this out. Listen, pay attention. Wait, y'all want to talk about the Sauce Walka yet? I was gonna wait to get to the 36-minute mark to talk about the Sauce Walka. We're at the 25-minute mark right now, just so we could be clear. We're at the 25-minute mark right now, just so we could be clear. We're at the 25-minute mark. I wanted to wait until the 36. So I just finish off with this real quick. Aries Spears is finished. The reason why he's finished is because it actually has something not even to really do with him. They're trying to get rid of people who can get other people in trouble. That's what I think is going on. So Aries Spears is low on the level. So what happened is he fucked up. He fucked up. He pissed somebody off who probably pissed some other people off, and now they said it's time for him to go. And that's what I think is happening to Aries Spears. That's what I think is happening to Aries Spears, and that's why I think Aries Spears is a dub. I think this got a lot deeper and a lot bigger stuff going on that got way more to deal with him than anything else. Because look what he's being accused of. They really accusing him of being a wrangler. You do understand this, right? And they named Nickelodeon. You do understand this, right? So what they're basically saying is that he was finding kids, prepping them to then send them to Nickelodeon. You do understand this, right? You understand what they're accusing him of, right? Why everybody is in here thinking I'm just talking about bullshit because I don't got it all together, because I don't know what I'm doing. You do understand what he's being accused of, right? You do understand why they probably don't want to go to trial for this, right? You do understand why somebody should have just paid that lady, right? Do I gotta just put it out like that? That's better, right? When I just say it straight out instead of we try to have fun going there? Instead of have fun going there? I'm just asking. Act said he was gonna go at Megan Thee Stallion, but realized the industry do little shit like this, and that's why he backed off. I'm gonna say this much. As far as with like Megan Thee Stallion is concerned, I think other than talking about whatever's going on with the Tory Lane situation, I don't really think that there's any other reason why people need to bash her right now. So I mean, if you're talking bad about Megan Thee Stallion outside of whatever that Tory Lane situation is, like why? I mean, unless you just like you don't like her music, you understand what I'm saying, or you don't like that she's always dancing or something like that, or whatever the fuck, the butt shaking. Cool, I'm here with you. But if you're just bashing her for any other reason, then you just might be hating. You understand what I'm saying? You might be sick. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's basically all hating is a manifestation of your inner sickness. You know what I'm saying? Nobody that's healthy is hating anyone. You understand what I'm saying? Healthy people are not hating people. Healthy people is not hating people. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna end up happening. What's gonna end up happening is y'all gonna go on whatever channel that is. Y'all gonna say anything personal about me at all. I'm gonna flag the channel. I'm gonna get the channel dubbed. I'm gonna be cool with that. So boom, go do whatever you're gonna go do. I'm not even upset. It ain't. Yeah, forget that, Toombs. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to kick anybody The only people that be in here that might say something to defend, I prefer it to be green team people. Because whenever they argue with each other, to pretend like they doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So I prefer for it to, if you're not green team, I usually prefer people just, be easy a little. Say stuff positive to me all you want. Boom, I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? Say positive to me all you want. I hope they do all of those things. What are you talking about? I hope they do all of those things. They do a bad house. Hope they do all of those things. Okay, so we got 46 people in here. Just a show of hands. Is it just only the haters in here? Just a show of hands. Is it really just only the haters in here? Because I don't really need this tonight. Just a show of hands. Is it really just all the haters in here? I don't really need this tonight. My chat look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come in my chat and be like, "You got sick people in your community," and I be like, "That's not the only people though. That's not all the only people. I don't only got these people in my community. There's other people too." You're like, "Yo, the people in your community is sick. Yo, what's wrong with them?" I'm like, "That's not the only people in my community. Not only these sick people." For real. If people be saying that, they be like, "Yo," they be looking at me, they be like, "You got sick maybe in your community," because that's all they see is the widow shit. They be popping up in my chat. Like, yo. Shout out to Jason Elliott, shout out to Pastor Lee, shout out to Jason Elliott, shout out to King Will. Like, what I'm gonna say? Copy. I'm here. What I'm gonna say. So basically, Aries Spears is probably fearing for his life because of the things that he know, and that's why he said what he said the way he said it, because the things that he know might get him in trouble, might get him caught up, because he might not be a person that they might want talking to the authorities. So that lady might have really started some shit for real, for real. That's why I said somebody should have just paid her. I don't know. We're gonna see what happened. Remember, what was that dude name? He was from, why do I always forget his name? He was the dude in Independence Day that flew the plane. The alcoholic dude that flew the plane into the fucking, into the mothership, or not into the mothership up there, but into the mothership on the planet or whatever to break up some shit. He did the kamikaze jump off. What the hell was his name? Anyway, him and his wife, he was an actor, obviously, because he was in the movie. Him and his wife fled America because they was like, "There's Hollywood hitmen. They coming to get us." Pastor Lee says, "I can't do anything until my computer is fixed. I can't do any chopping up of clips." Pastor Lee says, "What are you charging him with?" They posted old videos of Aries Spears kissing a man in the troll video. Oh man, no, hold on. That's not what Aries Spears is scared of. I'm not showing that video. I wasn't even gonna talk about that, but we could talk about that. The accusation that he was grooming children. Because if he was grooming children, who was he grooming these children for? That's one. Oh man, yes, I saw the video. No. Aries Spears he goes that way. Whatever letter he belongs to, whatever group he belongs to, he goes that way. 100%. Alright? That was not just for acting. That was probably also for his pleasure. He goes that way. I don't really care. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to him and him being open with it. I don't know what to tell you. He goes that way. Wouldn't have been me. They would have been like, look, man, this is the scene. You got to kiss a dude. I'd be like, damn, I love acting. It was the best. It was the best. I really loved acting back when I used to do it. I'm telling you, it'd be about what was going on. Did that other comment get in here? Wasn't in the movie with Richard Pryor. I think he was Crazy Neighbor and the Big Ass Lawnmower. I don't have the slightest idea. I'm not an Aries Spears fan at all. Could have been though. Like, yeah, no, they're not gonna let him joke around with Lizzo, but also Jason Elliott. Your comment didn't get in, but I see it. Jason Elliott. Oh wait, I gotta do live. Boom. That's why I missed the comment. Ah, now I understand. Jason Elliott says, wasn't he in the movie with Richard Pryor? I think he was the crazy neighbor with the big ass lawnmower. Now I have no idea, man. I don't even know that movie. Which movie is you talking about? You can't be talking about the movie Moving. You talking about the movie Moving? And that guy's name is Randy Quaid. I see him in the movie Moving. Which movie are you talking about? The movie Moving was funny, and it was funny as hell to us because my father owned a moving company, so we did that for a living. So that movie was, well, I wasn't, he owned it in 88? No, I don't think he owned it in 88. Did he own it in 88? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think he was doing some other shit in 88, but it was hustling. Oh, yeah, the dude, I get, that's the movie. The movie's Moving. I told you I'm a movie buff, nigga. I told you I'm in the movies. The movie's Moving. Nah, when I get in that space, that's not what it's going to be for me. When I'm getting that space, I'm going to be doing what I want to do. I won't feel like I won't be able to do what I need to do to prove them wrong. Right now, I don't got the assets to be able to prove these people that's speaking crazy about me wrong. You understand? At least I don't feel that I can because I don't got the resources. That's the issue. If I had the resources, I wouldn't give a fuck what anybody was talking about. Shout out to Tori Mosey. He says, why does it seem like everyone is acting like Aries did the skit by himself? Why don't roll? No one is coming after Tiffany Haddish like they had a black man who did this get with her. She's giving some what I consider to be a bullshit excuse. But some people are accepting it. So I don't know what to tell you. I consider it to be a bullshit excuse. But, some people are accepting it. I don't know what to tell you. Toon says, if you feel shit now, bro, imagine when you get in that space, force them people gonna watch. Oh, no, yeah, no, I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna have resources. I'm gonna be able to do what I need to do to say eat a dick. Part of my language. I'm not telling people that no more, but I'm gonna be able to do what I need to do to say whatever the equivalent of that will be. Then it's not gonna be anything associated with the Most High. Like, whatever. The equivalent of what that feeling is, but not saying it in a negative way, saying it in a positive way. But the equivalent of the feeling of me saying, not now, Satan. Ah, there you go. Let's get to Sauce Walka. Tori Mosley says, Aries hasn't had backlash since Mad TV decades ago. Lizzo must be more protected than we thought. They might look. First of all, 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody told him, not don't do this, or he wasn't warned. Like, so you don't never know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this dude, obviously, he's an idiot. Somebody could have warned him or told him don't do that. Somebody earlier said this has to be more to this. I agree, 100%. I agree 100%. There's more to this. Period. There's no other way to get around that. I need to get online real quick and go talk to YouTube. There's some good live videos going on. Good. Let me go and flag this video real quick. Give me a second. Do it the right way though. Contact YouTube. This will work for about 15 minutes. It shouldn't be a problem. When you get there, you better not hold back. When I get the resources, it's not gonna be a game. And first of all, these people that's talking right now, I'm not gonna be mentioning them, obviously. But when I get there, what I'm gonna be doing, it's gonna make a lot of people that are doing whatever they're doing to fuck me over. They're gonna really realize, just like, because you're gonna really get to see what happened or why I'm where I'm at or whatever the case is. So you're gonna realize where the lies were, and when you realize where the lies were, you're gonna be like, damn, like that was really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna say to yourself. When you realize where the lies is at, you're gonna be like, damn, that's really fucked up. And you're like, so they lied in a manner that even when you see the truth, you think it's a lie. Like, damn, that was really fucked up. And it's like, yeah, it is what it is. Crazy that a person got to deal with this in their life. That boy tried to rob me while I was helping him. Anyway, let's get back to the show. So just so we can be clear, Aries Spears is done. He knows he's done. Aries Spears is done. He knows he's done. There's nothing he can do. It's over for him. He might think something more. If you listen to what he was saying, it sounded like he was saying goodbye to his mother. That's what it sounded like he was saying. It sounded like he was saying goodbye to his mother. I think that if he was figuring... I think that if he was figuring that he was gonna go to jail, he wouldn't be saying goodbye to his mother. You understand what I'm saying? It sounded like he was saying goodbye to his mother. I'm gonna play it again. Listen, pay attention. boy is just gonna go lie and people are just gonna believe him. So there's nothing I can do about it.
As much as I'm
People don't
nervous,
they believe whatever.
as much as I, in the back of my mind, because I already felt like my career was over before all this. I thought I was blackballed and my shit was over. But I always said I felt like I was one thing away from the turnaround. But now with this, I'm almost certain that tombstone is written. But something, and maybe this is me being naive, maybe this is me being corny, but from the day my mother had my back and groomed me into this thing called showbiz, I believed everything she said. I believed every word. I believed she's the reason why I'm here.
Here?
So if the woman whose body I came out of says I'm gonna be all right.
Look at how his face looks at the end.
Be all right. And I'm gonna tell you something. As much as I'm nervous, as much as I, in the back of my mind, because I already felt like my career was over before all this. I thought I was blackballed and my shit was over. But I always said I felt like I was one thing away from the turnaround. But now with this, I'm almost certain that tombstone is written. But something, and maybe this is me being naive, maybe this is me being corny, but from the day my mother had my back and groomed me into this thing called showbiz, I believed everything she said. I believed every word. I believed she's the reason why I'm here. So if the woman whose body I came out of says I'm gonna be all right, be all right.
That nigga was saying goodbye to his mother.
Everybody.
I only got one app on, so it's not gonna burn too fast. It's not gonna get too hot because I only got one thing on. If I had like 2 or 3 things on, this shit turn off in like 10 minutes. Freak. Anyway, so yeah, this dude's out of here. Yo, y'all ready to talk about Sauce Walka real quick? Everybody deserves to give Sauce Walka an apology. Sauce Walka needs an apology. Freaking everybody deserves to give my computer's about to get too hot. It's about to turn off all by itself in a minute. And she's about to turn off all by itself in a minute. The nigga tried to steal my money. That nigga tried to steal my money. And then this shit is crazy. Hold on. Let me do something else real quick. Here's the thing to YouTube rap, dumbass. You never had YouTube Studio, so you don't know. Ah, fuck. I'm holding up on a person. If it's still there, I'll pop back up. Alright. Let's get back to whatever we're doing. So real quick, I'm sorry about that. So real quick, Sauce Walka. Tomorrow I'm about to go and walk into something with the Most High's light. I can't be upset or angry. Like Satan is supposed to attack me. Like that's why I'm here. Like what other purpose do you really have if you're trying to fight for the Lord, if not to stand between Satan and the people? So I'm not supposed to want the people to not attack me, I guess. I'm supposed to want them to attack me. Satan. That's why Satan is attacking me. Satan can't attack the people. That's why superheroes have supervillains. That's basically what Vision said in the Age of Ultron. He said strength invites conflict. So I'm not going to sling mud with anybody. I'm not going to be angry. I don't even think I can be angry at this point about this type of situation. I don't think I can be angry. I think what is happening is so beneath me. To even have been involved in it for such a long time. I'm ashamed myself that these are even people that I'm talking with. To be honest with you. This isn't the type of people that I should even be talking to. Be honest with you. I'm not saying that to be disrespectful to them. I'm saying look how they carry themselves.
What I tried to fucking do was put it out there that, hey, my nigga, I just went through some shit that most gangster rappers are niggas that want to be hard or want to look like this or male artists, period.
Now stop right there, Sauce. What he referring to is his situation with Dude. And people took it like he was referring to his situation with Dude led to that body.
Exactly. What do you, bro? First of all, what I said was a situation that went. I didn't even. First of all, in the first original post, all this information wasn't even out. First of all, all this information wasn't even.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm stopping them. See, when you was talking, they automatically tied what you were saying to that. And from what I'm hearing,
hey, watch this right here. Watch this right here.
Why they automatically tied to my post? I don't even got clout, bro. Like that. I'm not even in the scene. I've been
exactly. That's why you jumped on the situation.
I've been out of the way.
Hey, look, stop. That's exactly why I'm fucked up with you and why I'm even going this far to prove amongst this group right here that you was on some bullshit, hoe ass shit, because everybody in this chat, everybody in this chat, whether you don't like me, whether you can't stand me, or whether you fuck with me, respect me, everybody in this chat knows Sauce Walka is always a fucking topic on the internet, regardless. Sauce Walka is always motherfucking a subject of some shit going on. Always, bro. I don't need to do nothing more extra than what I do to get no attention, fam.
I'm one person that knows that motherfuckers is not posting somebody unless they paying them, bro. That's just
You post.
Hey,
What do you?
hey, look.
Wait. You also know that every nigga in the rap game that got millions of dollars and got 15 cars. Well, these niggas ain't got 15 cars, but niggas that got money and giving and shit like Sauce Walka got signed all. They all got record deals and shit too. Sauce Walka ain't got no record deals.
Yeah, I said that earlier, bro. I gave you your flowers earlier. I said, yo, my opinion of him is he was a smart man that got his money right. He got his business. He started labels. He do shit right. Real estate, the whole nine. So it confused me. It confused me. And I even gave it like 24 hours. I was like, bro, if I was you in your position and somebody, the whole internet is trying to put a body on me, I would have spoke up the first second it went up online. I would have hit up I would have hit up Say Cheese and say, yo, delete that shit. I would have hit up Worldstar and said, yo, delete that. That's not right. And I would have followed up with another video. I wouldn't have waited till after Kid Boo started posting shit. It's too late for that.
No, it ain't because of you. Nothing. There's too much other shit. It's too much other shit going on. What are you talking about? Niggas is working and living life and getting money off of this shit that's going on. Niggas is out here. What are you talking, bro? You sound stupid. Well, first of all, this not even a situation that you are supposed to go into verbatim details on the internet anyway. All that matters in the situation from the beginning, before we knew that
you know why it became my problem is because my video that I posted like a dumbass.
No.
Because I thought it had to do with something else. I thought it would do with somebody.
Exactly. Okay, fine. Then you go.
Their family saw your post that went up and saw all the social media sites and was like, he had nothing to do with that. This had to do with something else.
I don't have nothing to do with that. And I completely told you I don't got nothing to do with what happened to this man. Well, I don't got nothing to do with what happened to this man's life. But at the end of the day, I went through the exact same situation in the exact same instance, and it could have happened to me. And therefore, point back here before this was public information where videos flying around everywhere. With all and all, I'm not gonna get on the internet and say what happened to me and what a motherfucker tried to do to me. When I'm gonna get on the internet and let that motherfucker know everybody.
I'm not somebody that believes in coincidences. I'm sorry, I'm not that naive.
Hold on, Kid Boo. So
nobody, hold on. Nobody believes you a clone, fool. What's the difference?
I don't care, nigga. So what?
Come on,
Walka. What people believe, bro.
Let me ask you a question, Kid Boo.
And you don't got no money to do.
Hold on, let Kid Boo walk out.
All right. How is that relevant to this young man's life?
Man, stop. Hey, man, look up. You trying to go extra political now. We've already atoned and gave the blessings and the graces to this family in their life. Stop trying to go Barack Obama on here like you. That's not who you are, bro.
You don't know who I am. That's the problem, bro. That's what I'm saying. Don't let the internet fool you thinking who I am, bro.
Ain't no internet, but I just had a conversation with. See, that's the thing about me. Everybody know what it is with me. I'm gonna keep it all the way. I don't give a damn. I'm going bro. Look here, with all due respect to the family and everybody, God's answers and all that, I love everybody. I'm motherfucking sadly fucked up and distorted this situation happened that I had to be a part of it. All I cared about cleaning the name was that ain't nobody take Sauce Walka chain. Because in the original thing of the conversation, when the blog started calling was asking, hey, bro, what happened? Somebody said they took your chain. Somebody said they robbed you. We want to ask you what went on before somebody said they took your chain. I'm not going to go on the internet and say none of that. I'm going to go on the internet to tell everybody that I got all my jewelry on. I stood on my toes, 10 toes down. I still have yet to say what professional event I was at. I don't want to put nobody up under the bus. I said, hey, ain't nobody take, before the blogs come out and before the fake tabloid stories come out, ain't nobody take Sauce Walka jewelry. There's people out there that's not gonna buck or fold every time they like.
A lot of people owe Sauce Walka an apology. Alright, so apparently what Sauce Walka was initially saying, without trying to snitch on niggas and say too much, remember he was saying initially, not everybody is gonna go. You understand what I'm saying? So what happened was dude tried to rob him, was unsuccessful, then he tried to rob the other dude, and then that's what happened. So basically what he was trying to say without saying is, he wasn't trying to say he shot the dude that was on the floor. He was trying to say, look, not everybody is going to go. Like talking about the dude on the floor, he didn't just give his shit up. I didn't just give my shit up. This dude was wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So he was at that moment kind of like trying to give his condolences to the situation. So that's why he feel away when people start talking crazy. I'm thinking the reason why he's going after Kid Buu the way that he's going after Kid Buu is because he could touch Kid Buu. You know what I'm saying? Not like touch him, but you know what I'm saying? He could reach out to him. There could be a conversation. He could have the conversation with Kid Buu. That he don't gotta have the conversation. He could have the conversation with Whack 100. That's who he's really having the conversation with. He doesn't have to go all the way and deal with Say Cheese. He doesn't have to deal with these other people who he might not have a relationship with. You understand what I'm saying? So he's really having a conversation with Whack 100. And Whack 100 is having the conversation via Kid Buu. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why they having Kid Buu there or whatever. Because that's Whack 100's room. Shout out to I don't know if I could read the name. I think the name, shout out to Jaded. He's still facing deportation. I don't know how to say this name. Pre-order. Okay, I don't know how to say that name. I'm gonna call you D. Shout out to D for sending that to me. Appreciate you. Who is this? I was reading some of the previous posts to try to figure out who that person is. Previous comments to try to figure out who that person is. Very interesting. Before we go any further, is there any other people in here other than, is there any people in here that fuck with us? I want to know what you talk about, what y'all want to talk about. The show's already off the rails. We aren't really doing anything. If there's anybody in here that fuck with me, I want to know what y'all want to talk about. If not, we're going to end the show. I'm going to go probably, I don't know, 2K, I don't know. But we're not doing anything. It's slow news week. No topics I really want to cover, to be honest with you. We get a lot of shit sent to me. My team that sends me the shit that I should be doing videos on and everything. It's just I don't feel passionate about any of this stuff. Like the Aries Spears thing, I don't really feel passionate about that. I don't really care about that. I mean, I care about that. Put this nigga in jail. Don't get it confused. But I don't really care about that.
Yeah, rapper Cardi B was on hand for about Queens today.
Stephanie Bertini shows us.
Cardi B, schools in Queens. Shout out to Cardi B pulling up to some schools in Queens. Definitely appreciate that. At claim Nicki diss Megan. Nicki's always dissing. Nicki be dissing all of the rappers. I'm pretty sure Nicki be dissing the men too, all the time. She's always dissing everybody. That's Nicki Minaj. That's Nicki Minaj. She's always dissing. You gotta understand when somebody is like the king or somebody is like the queen, like for real, they probably are always dissing people, man. That's how you stay on top. Jay-Z was the king of sneak dissing. What you talking about? Jay-Z was the king of sneak dissing. Revelation 7, 9 through 10. After I looked, and there before me was a great multitude that no one could count. For every nation, tribe, people, language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb. They were wearing white robes and were holding palm branches in their hands. And they cried out in a loud voice, salvation belongs to our God who sits on the throne and to the Lamb. Amen. That's my verse for the day. It sends me a verse every day. I like my Bible. My phone's always listening to me, so I'm like, you know how you always think your phone is listening to you. shout out to the Most High, just because. Shout out to Pastor Lee with the $5 drop. He says, salute to the Most High, just because. What did the 5 fingers say to the other 5 fingers? Amen. Actually, you pray like this. You should pray with open hands. What up, Rhonda from upstate New York? She said, just came in. Definitely appreciate you, baby girl. You'll be sending me some great stuff. A lot of y'all be sending me some great stuff. I gotta wait like 2 more weeks, and then I'm gonna be able to send this computer to get to Fios to get that shit fixed. When the computer comes back, I'm gonna be ripping and running. You're gonna see me. I'm gonna have fucking Monster Energy drinks like this, chugging them bitches. I'm not doing the motion. I'm gonna have Monster Energy drinks. I'm gonna have one of them hats. It's not. I'm gonna have one of them hats, but it's not gonna be. Matter of fact, it's not even. I'm gonna have a giant bottle of 5-hour energy on this side, but it's gonna be like 100-hour energy and then another one, and it's gonna have a straw. It's gonna be one of them hats. I'm gonna be burning. Watch, y'all don't understand. You understand?
Somebody was gonna try to change a tragic story into a dumbass story because it was already some dumbass shit that happened. But the only reason why I'm even consider doing this is because I want to bring some closure and some clarification to the families and the sister of this brother that mistakenly, tragically lost his life in this dumbass situation for no reason, and for the family having to see their family member body slain and slandered all over the internet for no motherfucking reason. I also was trying to keep it so G in the situation that I didn't even want to incriminate or put the person in trouble that could have harmed my life, and it took this other man's life in this situation. But since all the information is already public and out, now we can speak on it. What happened was, and what I said in the original video, like I told y'all, I don't know what's going on and how it went on. We all trying to find out the rest of this information, but what I do know is that everybody ain't going. Guns kill everybody, but everybody is not scared of the guns. And tragically, what happened is like you see, you think they're going to make up a black eye and all this dumbass shit. What happened was I fought for my life and fought for my jury and my belongings and got me and my men about the situation and up out of there and squabbled myself out of a situation where a firearm was put in my face. Half of you motherfuckers wouldn't even fight a motherfucker with a butter knife in their hand. And tragically, after that situation, the same motherfucker that I made this person run out from the situation from a failed robbery attempt, ran off and ran into another man and tried to rob this man, and this man did the same thing that I did because he was a black king, a black warrior, somebody that fought hard for whatever he had in life. He had his firearm on him and he wasn't going. And unfortunately, in his situation, he lost his life. I could have lost my life as well. We both made the same erratic, irrational decision because we not going and we trying to live what we die for what we have. So unfortunately, somebody did something stupid and a man lost his life, and I could have been that man lose his life too because I'm also somebody that do stupid shit that's gonna fight for what I have. Just like this man tried to fight for what he have, and unfortunately this man had the quicker draw, and whatever went on is whatever went on. And I apologize and I'm sorry for this man and his family and everything that went on, but what y'all not gonna do is switch the narrative and try to make me look like a fucked up nigga amongst my people and the people that love me. Like I'm out here slandering and trying to get some cream or credit or clout for none of that. What I spoke on is I fought. And I didn't even want to speak on that. But what the business that was stood on is that I fought for my life with myself and my brothers, and I left with all my jewelry on, his blood on my body, a black on my eye. That man didn't know what went on between me and that man. He knew what went on and what went down. Just like he know what went on and whatever else went down, and just like here, you know, you look me in my eyes like I looked you in my eyes before I went with my move, like you went with your move. Hey man, I could have been laying on the ground like that last man, but at the end of the day, it wasn't what you was expecting, just like the same thing it wasn't with him. So unfortunately, because somebody did something stupid, and our young kings is being misled wrong to do dumb shit, think for greed and fortune and money, we killing ourselves and losing our lives. But what the problem is y'all looking for the mess and not the message. And the rest of you clout chasing peon ass motherfuckers out here scared because y'all dumbass putting bodies on the internet. You trying to clarify yourself. Nigga, you a hoe, you a bitch. I slapped the shit out your bitch ass, boo. So here we are.
Okay, that last comment was for that blue guy. He does not like him. Boo or whatever that guy. The guy that said he had a clone. He doesn't like that guy. I don't blame him. Cardi B was in Queens with the back of the school giveaway. Yeah, I just showed that. You just showed us a minute ago. I just showed that. Yeah, she definitely was. Shout out to Cardi B. You gotta do stuff like that. Cardi B moved to Jersey. She told her husband, "Look, you gonna have to move to Jersey." I'm over here trying to figure out where the damn thing is. I'm like, what the fuck?
On hand for a back-to-school event in Queens today.
Stephanie Bertini shows us how she's trying to foster success among the future generations.
Hi, I feel good.
As Cardi B pulled up in Queensbridge.
It's all about the kids, right? It's all about the kids. I believe the children are future.
An impromptu serenade for Fox 5 viewers and members of the community at this back-to-school event put on by nonprofit organization Community Capacity Development.
I know y'all see me and everything and blah, blah, blah. I was really one of y'all.
The Grammy Award-winning artist spoke directly to the young people involved in a music program through the organization and even watched a music video they just produced.
They need these examples to show there's more opportunities.
She acknowledged the socioeconomic challenges in parts of New York.
I'm not the one who like to tell people, like, please follow your dreams, because it's not easy following your dreams.
Yeah, rapper.
It's not easy following your dreams. It's not easy. People should be more respected for following their dreams instead of ridiculed. I did not talk about O Block yet. Oh, we could do that right now. Yo, they about to tear O Block down. You heard about that? They about to tear O Block down. You heard about that? Yeah. They're gonna move everybody out of O Block and then just tear the place down. Like what they did to Cabrini Green that created this whole problem in the first place. Well, Cabrini Green was pretty bad, so Cabrini Green was already pretty bad, so you know it is what it is. Cabrini Green was pretty bad, so it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta hope. Sometimes you just gotta wish that the Lord just heals some of these people's hearts. That's what you gotta do sometimes, to be like, Lord, I hope you could heal this person's heart. Because this person is not going to get whatever the fuck it is that they want from me. So can you just heal this person's heart? Whatever it is that they want from me, they're not going to get it. Can you just heal their heart so they can stop doing evil? I like that. They just plan on moving everybody out. They might, this is what might be the issue. They might just see that as they can't leave that place there. It's too dangerous. You understand? There's too many people. There's no way to turn this around. We let it get too bad. You understand? Because that's basically what was the reasoning behind Cabrini Green being destroyed. Just so we can be clear for the ones that don't get it. So it could literally just be, look, this is just too bad. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing we can do. I'm gonna say something that's wild. For a person that keeps, do y'all notice that? I want to say something. Do y'all notice that some wild shit keep coming to me, like blessings just be dropping to me out of nowhere all the time? Does anybody else notice that? No. Does anybody else notice that? Like blessings usually drop to me from nowhere all the time. Anybody ever notice that? Does anybody else notice that? Like, I'm literally the dude in the TV show that something always happens at the last moment. I'm literally that guy. I'm literally that guy. The guy that you're not supposed to root against. That's literally my archetype. Literally. Something always happens.
Nah, that's the labels. No, look, that's the labels. They far shit.
Put it's first.
Now look. Even if you put it's look.
That's what happens when you don't get noticed.
So because of worse.
Right, I'm like, no.
Look, she still don't pop up. Look, how? Didn't pop up.
How they put all these fake pictures before you?
Huh? That's the labels.
Is he showing all the fake pages?
Nah, that's the labels. No, look, that's the labels. They far shit.
Put it's first.
Now look. Even if you put it's look.
That's what happens when you don't get noticed.
So because of worse.
Right, I'm like, no.
Look, she still don't pop up. Look, how?
Damn. I seen what you was doing. I seen what you was doing. Were we talking about a school shooter? I think he was showing that all the fake pages and shit. Nah, like, I don't know. There's mad fake pages. I think he said those were the labels fake pages. Were you just trying to show me that people pay to have people do the shit that these idiots are doing? That other people literally gotta pay people to do this, and I literally have people doing it for free. Is that your point? I don't like it, and I don't think I need it, because I don't want to be in this even sector of the YouTube. The shit that I want to do don't got nothing to do with this type of stuff. When I get to the stuff that I want to do, people are going to wish that I come back to do this shit. You'll be like, damn, y'all ran that nigga away? Anything y'all want to talk about? If not, I'm gonna let y'all go. We do have somebody in here that is trying hard to keep the show going. You're doing an excellent job. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel passionate about none of these things. And when I don't feel passionate about things, I don't do a good show. I like to be passionate. Like I like to feel. You understand what I'm saying? Like I like soul. I like to feel. I like to be passionate. Just I'm gonna let y'all go. Maybe I just got a low blood sugar. What the fuck do I know? I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody, just have a good night. And look, just try to do what you can in the world, man. It is what it is. Have a good night. If anybody's still awake in your household, give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're still here. Also, before you go to bed and after you wake up, you should have some water. Good old H2O. Believe me, just take my advice. And whenever you're helping somebody else be the best in them that they could be in that moment, you being the best you that you could be. So go out there and be great. God first. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombs. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. That's all I got on this one. I'm out.